All being well, if chat can confirm with me, we should be live, and hopefully this time you'll be able to hear me and everything's tickety boo. We're going to get straight into it because I can't stay on too long, but we're going to go straight into it. What I'm not going to do is tell you what to think. I'm not going to tell you which quarterback you think should be starting. That's for you to decide. What I'm going to try and do is add some context, and then hopefully that will be enough for you to be able to make your own decisions about what's going on. So what can we see in this first play? If anyone in the chat could just let me know if you can actually hear. Yeah, cool. Rick Ruder in there. Jeff Maxwell. We have Sam. Mike says. That's cool. Right, let's go for it. Very first play, what have we got? Cover 0. 0 as in, there's no one actually sort of deep. What we do have is everyone at the sticks, 10 yards away. First down. Empty backfield. So what have we got? Cole Kmet here. And I think it's another tight end. So we've got tight end here, tight end here. So it's two tight ends. I think we've got a half back to the field side, and this side is boundary. What you have is this is telling you that it's going to be zone. The reason why I say it's telling you it's going to be zone is because, in fact, it's actually going to be a man, isn't it? Thinking about it. What you have is empty. So you've got safety over, that's DJ Moore. He's going to run just like a little stop, and we're going to get like an out here. What we need is Fields to be able to throw this, because this is the hot read. What we're actually blocking is these 5. So we're blocking these 5. We're leaving him on the blind side completely unblocked. I mean, ideally, with 3 being this side and only 2 being this side, I personally would have thought you'd go the other way. So you'd go this way to make sure it's all blocked up, leaving this end free, because that's from the QB's open side. You would hope that would be the case, but it's not the case. As you roll into the play, we see it's ball snapped. It's one of the very rare snaps of the day that actually went into Justin Fields' hands. What we do see is both Blazing Game and DJ Moore eyes fixed, and we know instantly that one of them is coming completely free. Fields either has to throw it to a spot here right now, as in right now, to about here, or possibly here. And the reason why is you'll see as we get to this stage, we're already now way too close. We have no time to throw this, but obviously, me putting what I think is going on in Fields' head, I think what he's concerned about is, are they going to go to the right depth because we've got a fullback and DJ Moore, and am I just going to be able to put it on that sort of 5-yard marker? Is everyone at the 5-yard marker? You can see, oops, didn't mean to do that. You can see that we're not all at the 5-yard marker, although they're obviously all 5 yards off. So he's got to throw it either right now, or that happens. Again, personally, I never like leaving a free rusher from the blind side, personally, when I'm calling protection, but I would have thought you'd go. And the reason why is because actually this backer in the A gap, he actually is bluffing, so he sort of stays. What I think he's actually doing is spying to see if Fields runs with it, and then he bails out. So that's what you're going to see on this play as we roll into it. So we actually do get, blocked up, although he's going to depart, and then blocked up. And at this stage, when that linebacker bails, you see him here, he's bailing. Fields has got to basically throw it right now, and it's got to be on the outside shoulder of DJ Moore. You can quite clearly see what Justin Fields is seeing. He's seeing the back of the helmet. So that's the issue. By the time he's trying to sort of come back to something else, like Cole Kmet, bang, down you go. So it's not a great start to it, being empty. For a team that we knew was going to blitz when they came in, we knew they were going to blitz. This is what they do. They blitzed, I think it was 72% of snaps they blitzed at the weekend, and we decided to go empty shotgun on the very first snap. And that's the result. Into 2nd and 17, that's never a really good position to be calling plays from, particularly against a team that likes to blitz. So, again, back in the shotgun, because you can never have too much shotgun, particularly with centres that can't snap the ball. It's always a great idea, I think. So, back in shotgun. This time, as you see, they actually come up into press here. Outside shading on the outside, so that sort of suggests to me the outside shade would suggest some sort of zone. It looks like one high initially. It is actually cover 2, so you've got cover 2 on the outside. great decision on the pull there, although what the read is on this, I'm not 100% sure, because I think it is Hunter 99. Because what you see is as Hunter basically crashes down, as Fields puts the ball out there, and he rides it, and you see Hunter take the bait to the inside there. Was this snap low? Yeah, knees. So not ideal, but it's not. That's not the worst, but it is a little bit low. What I like is Fields rides that and then pulls it the last second, and then 2nd and 17. And this is what Justin does give you that other QBs don't. Makes a cornerback miss on the outside, gets it upfield, and I think they called him out for that foot, which I don't think it is. That one definitely is though, and that one's back in field. So he runs sort of 4 yards short of the line of gain. But I think they called him on the first foot by the sideline. So in terms of blocking up front, getting a double initial single, and then you'd expect him to work down to second level. You'd expect him to work down to second level as we get this coming off here, which, you know, that's good movement there. Darnell Wright, Nate Davis, decent work there by Whitehair. Single. Tevin Jenkins in ace position there. Yeah, head on the shoulder pads, hands inside. Gets his man moving. That's really good. Fields pulls to the outside. I like that he presses upfield initially and then pushes outside the cornerback there. And this is how close he is to sort of getting that first down. It's literally with 1 foot just touches the outside and the out of bounds. And it's good position, but that foot's definitely in. And I think that foot is where he has actually stood on the line. Although it's not a great view for that judge. He calls him out. Actually, it's a decent spot, that. Let it roll through. It is a little bit the knees. You can quite clearly see there. Working the doubles up front now. Leaving the end free. Crashes down. Pull it. Good decision. Out we go. And we get to 3rd and 4. Very close to a first down. Into 3rd and 4. This is a bit weird for me. It's a bit sort of trickeration, although I don't hate it because you got sort of what is shown very early to be too high. They kind of lasso everyone, so you got everyone at the same level here. Obviously up in sort of press man, you'd expect that to be press man there. Although really alignment wise, slight outside shade, which usually is some form of zone. This looks like match to me. The reason why I say it's match is whoever the most inside man is yours. Whoever the next most inside man is yours. Whoever the next inside man is yours. So no matter what they do in terms of releases or whatever here, most inside, next inside, next inside, next inside. So in other words, the outside man. And that's the way you'd expect these guys to match up, which would suggest it looks like zone initially because no one's travelling with. They're not necessarily going to get, you know, safety lined up over the tight end that's up on the line. What they are going to do is match up with whoever it is that comes into that position. That's what's called match coverage, which normally means this would be man with like a safety over the top, potentially. I think Harrison Smith gets he has audibles that he can call himself a blitz. What I do like is that, you know, wide set. So we've got the middle of the field here, completely open. Field sees it straight away, and I think it is actually supposed to be a bubble. You know, it's supposed to be a bubble screen to that side. Field just sees the gap though, pushes inside, outside, goes downfield. Whitehair's working it downfield, so he's heard the go call. And it's good to see Whitehair actually getting down, sort of trying to get on someone. But a good call. Whether it's a design draw or not, I don't know. It could be a design draw, it could just be a bubble to the left. Again, we're getting warning signs already, aren't we? We're 3 shotgun snaps in. We've had one right, one just right, one low, and then one high, like suicidally high. Ideally, you don't want to be jumping to catch the ball. Nate Davis doing a good job one-on-one. Darnell Wright doing a good job one-on-one. I like the way he wrestles the arm off there. Danielle Hunter tries to get him by the throat. He just literally grabs his wrist and twists it. Whitehair going downfield, which suggests he heard a go call. Field's nearly. I mean, I think just push straight upfield. I love Tevin. Bit of unnecessary violence at the end. Gotta love Tevin Jenkins for that. And again, just going to see it from the other angle. Pushes inside. The only thing is like here, because we've got a blocker here, is maybe back yourself. I understand why, because obviously all the cavalry is going to be coming across from this side, but maybe push inside initially to make Harrison Smith straighten up, because you definitely can beat him to the outside, and £230 against the corner. So Smith's obviously trying to make him stay inside, which he does. And then Tevin comes in with a shove at the end. Love it. 1st and 10, so we're still moving. 2 tight end set. Obviously, again, shotgun, because, why bother going under centre at this point? Valus in jet motion. What does the jet motion tell you? Well, it tells you that initially, before you get to centre, it just looks like we're cover 4. Okay? Looks like cover 4 initially. Once he gets past centre, though, you see a rotation of safeties, which suggests then it's match coverage. And this is what I'm trying to sort of say, is that, to me, that indicates once you get rotation to one high safety from what initially looked like cover 4, now it looks like we're in sort of cover 3 potentially with a match, because that's what that looks like to me, is match. So he would match the inside, he would match the outside. This is, again, it's a little bit outthinking yourself. The reason why I say outthinking yourself is, obviously that's where the ball is. In terms of blockers, that's what we have to this side. This is what we have to this side, with a Valus Jones running on a jet motion. Numbers wise, when you run the ball, you kind of sort of say, well, okay, we've got 5 blockers to that side, we've got 2 blockers to that side of centre. So 5 including the centre, 3 including the centre, and a wide receiver. And halfback is to the left already, and we just run pitch, just a toss. And we've got a counter. So everyone's going that way, and then we get these guys coming on a counter this way. The end is left completely free here. Going down to the inside, I don't understand the design of this at all, to be honest. It just makes very, very, very little sense to me. But there we go. That's what it is. It's toss. There's a linebacker right there. I mean, when you see it from this angle, it looks even more ridiculous, to be honest. But this is Sketsy, still in shotgun again. Draw the line so you can sort of see what we're talking about. Again, what we're interested in is numbers to this side, numbers to this side, versus their numbers. Okay, so, their numbers, what do they have? What do they have? Well, quite clearly, you'd think anything to this side, you've got numbers advantage, plus you're going behind, these 2 maulers. You've got literally unaccounted for here, because you've got an end with his hand on the floor there. So you've got that and that for Tev and Larry Borum. Completely uncovered there. I mean, the receiver does nothing to stop this outside linebacker. They're straight down on Justin Fields. We've got a counter away as well, which means we're removing a blocker from this side. It just baffles me, the design of this. And then, he has to pitch it because he can't keep it. Darrington Evans put in not a very nice situation, really. Just absolutely dense call playing, if you're asking me. But, no one's asking me. But we're going to it anyway. That's why I'm breaking down the tape. There's that counter look. It's just a straight toss. Why we're not going to this side, Lord only knows. I've got no idea why we're not going to that side, but we're not. Where the counter is. I mean, if we had, that would have been pretty good, I would have thought. We'd have been off and running, but we go to the other side where they've got the numbers advantage when we're completely unblocked with 3 players on the outside. That gets you for you. 2nd and 15. Foster covers. Am I missing something? Not really. I don't get it. Evie, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just seeing an absolutely dense call play, to be honest. By Getsy, but that's it's what we've got to the end of the year. I'm afraid, folks. I think we're going to see this with Getsy. I mean, that snap is absolutely god awful. The ball literally barely gets off the floor. It's below the knee when Fields catches it. On the end point, pointing it is below his knee. Touches the floor, and we're asking him to pass in this. Yeah, Cole Kmet's wide open. Why hasn't he seen Cole Kmet already? You know, that's what people are probably calling. But you can quite clearly see, when you see they're in sort of press man, which they are, with this left open in the middle of the field, the sit is all you've got really. The sit is all you've got there. And the ball was already, you know, thrown. He should really, Fields should throw that, but he's already hearing footsteps at this stage. And after that snap, I'm not, I mean, and we got somebody lying on their arse there. That's not great. We're just kind of rabbit in the headlights. I mean, I think what Fields is trying to do is trying to read the progressions and not go immediately to the, because we've only got a 5-man rush. So you'd think we could block it up with 6. You'd think we could block it up with, you know, either 6 or 6. You know, if he leaves, replace. But we don't. And, you know, it's just an end tackle twist. We're completely undone. We're not even checking to see if we need to pick that up. And we do have a sit there, which, you know, Fields at this point needs to be. But you can already see Tevin's completely beat him. So the other angle is going to show you a little bit better. Green Bay's having some offensive design issues right now. Not a good sign for all those with faith in Getz. To be fair to Getz, he's never done it before. He's never been an offensive coordinator. But, you know, he's on a team that had a decent offense, so why not? So it just makes absolutely no sense. This is a bit really where you really do see it's just what you're going to get is just basically that, and we totally balls up the protection. The only thing you got is, like I say, is Komet doing basically a sit there. But I mean, I don't know if you can see the counter. Can you all see the counter down here, the time? So if you can all see that, then great, because I mean your eyesight, I don't know if you've got it on the big TV or whatever, or if you're watching on your phone, but I'm just going to pause it when we get to, because I can go frame by frame when he starts snapping the ball. Right, the ball started in motion now. We're at 3:08.71. So the ball is below Fields' knees. It's literally ankle height right now. And at that point, we've already got this twist on. Completely free. Darrington Evans doesn't even check. The hole is just, I'm going straight outside. Which, to be fair to Darrington Evans, he's been in the building 3 days at this stage. You know, that needs to be picked up by somebody. And by the time Tev sees it, because his head's down, one of them is coming completely free. This is the point where we should be saying, you know, throw the check down, throw the check down. He's got 5 receivers, empty backfield. Ball's been on the floor at this point. It's 3:08.71, so we're at what now? So let's get 3:10.71. Okay, it's there. 3:10.71, so that's 2 seconds. Yeah, Komet's wide open, but holy shitballs. And then he tries to make someone miss. He can't get to the outside. Stumbles. Danielle Hunter from behind. We had 6 on 5, and there are 3 men tackling Fields. Yes, he should throw the check down, but maybe if he'd have had a snap in his hands, not at his ankles, maybe he'd have seen that. Maybe if we could figure out this twist between us, maybe he can throw that ball. But I mean, look at that. That's where it is. Up he goes, looking left. So he's trying to obviously read the field. So he's obviously got like, 1, 2, 3, because we've got 3 receivers that side of the field. He's trying to read that side of the field. Yes, Komet's sitting open. He is open. But at that point, you know, where we're saying Komet's open, he does turn his head towards him. You know, at this point where he's going 1, 2, 3. So he's got off 3 now. Now he's turning to Komet. Oh shit, can I throw it to Komet? And by the time he's going to throw it, he's probably going to be getting hit, or one of them is going to be interfering to play. Tev's not in a great position there. Fields makes him miss. You know, maybe try and flip it at this point, but at this point he's just in escape mode. Can't get out the back, and then absolutely twatted by 4 people. But you know, it's all on Justin Fields not seeing the check down. Yeah, Adam Mason, holy shit balls. I mean, that's about as... I don't know what other superlatives you can come up with. 3rd and 21. So where is the first down marker? Well, that's where we're going to for first down. Obviously, they're rushing 3. It looks like. or potentially now we're going to get another one. See him come down? And we're motioned away from it. So again, you know, we've got Darrington Evans in the backfield, who's been in the building 3 days. He's the protection on the blind side of Justin Fields for any extra pressure that comes from that side. They are sending 1, 2, 3, 4 with a delayed fifth. No, he bails out. And we're trying to run a screen to a rookie. And one of them is literally in the way of the throw. Puts it on him, but he's trying to run before he's caught the ball. Don't ever drop your head, kids. Don't ever drop your head. If the ball goes on the floor. Tev's not in a great position there. That is probably an accurate synopsis of that play. Again, motion the tight end away. It's one of them again that's going to be the guy who gets in the lane. So let's see how we block this up front. Bearing in mind, obviously, it's just a bubble to the outside. It's just a smoke screen, as you call it. So we don't even get a hand on here. We are literally straight out, everyone straight out. So where was the snap on this one? Was this the second good snap of the day? No, it's a little bit high. It's a little bit high and outside the frame. But at least it's the side where his hand is and he's going to throw the ball. And he throws the ball. He does get it onto the hip of the rookie. And again, you know, he's just trying to make a play. He's just trying to get in here in this space before he's caught the ball. He's got to secure the ball. But I mean, again, defensive end that wasn't blocked, who's athletic, is straight in on him. So our team can't get out their own way. You're absolutely right, Evie. I don't know what to say. I mean, we've not been under centre yet. Against a team that blitzes an absolute ton, we've not been under centre, not once. Yeah, there's a snap high and outside the body. It's just... And this is an athletic defence, and we're running him from out to win. So just think about it. If we're running him in here to catch the ball, and we're running everyone else out from here, where's all the pursuit going to be coming from? It's going to be coming from here, and we're running the receiver in to catch the ball here. It's not a recipe for success on 3rd and 21. If I'm being honest, I mean, it's not what I would expect to get some juice out of it. At that point, you kind of wanted to get yourself in a safer punting position, but who knows? So again, we look like initially. So you're looking at relationships. So just a bit of teaching. You're looking at relationship safety over a slot receiver, tight end to the outside. So it tells you it's zone because there's a cornerback out there. So by alignment, tight end. So, and again, this is outsmarting yourself. This is how you outsmart yourself. So you've got 3 tight ends. So with 3 tight ends, you'd expect it possibly to be a run play when you're looking at it in the huddle. But no, let's go full Nagy on this. Let's go, put all of the big guys out wide apart from one. We'll go shotgun because shotgun has been working so well so far. I mean, we're 7 snaps in. We've had 1 accurate snap. So let's carry on with this shotgun theme against a team that blitzes a shit ton and likes to play press man. Oh, and by the way, the receivers we're going to have on the outside, 2 of them are tackle eligibles, as JT O'Sullivan likes to call them. We've got an actual tight end on the line. Let's see what we're going to get from this play design anyway. So, we are going to run the ball, but are we going to run the ball normally? No, we're not. We're going to go shotgun back 6 yards, then do an RPO, which Fields makes the right read. He stays to the outside, so he gives the ball, so it's the correct read. Good move by Dante there. Don't know if you can see this, but you're going to see it on the other ankle. Watch Darnell Wright just use pure core strength to just absolutely smash this defensive end. Look, it's got him there. Mercedes Lewis gets a hand on, and then once he gets a hand on, he goes down to second level. You see Darnell Wright just absolutely crush him into the floor. Down you go. Buried. And Mercedes Lewis doing a great job there. So it's this play, wasn't it? No, that was actually the play. My apologies, because I skipped forward way too far there. So this is the play from the backfield anyway. So you're going to see it. This is what I'm talking about. You get a double here. So it's just a hand on, a helping hand, and then you're going to get a double here. And then Reed in the end, unblocked end, comes much higher upfield this time because Fields kept it the first time. So you'd expect him to make an adjustment. Fields is reading him all the way. Gives, okay, good blocking in there, double working down to the second level. We've also got Mercedes Lewis there, who's able to see this peel back and get on it. I like the Fields kind of jets to the outside as if he's got the ball. Nice cut. Absolutely burying. I mean, he only got a hand there. He's just folded him. And it's not like it's a massive block there. It's just an influence, what we call an influence block. So an influence block, and it just absolutely crushes him, which I love, you know. And nice run. But again, 3 tight ends, and we're going shotgun, and from our own 20 this is as well, by the way, folks, with, you know, no good snaps. And then again, just you got to love the attitude that kid plays with. Good run, just ankle tackle. He could have been off to the races and putting the hurt on the safety. and then oh, you got to love that at the end. And then you get Cody on this linebacker, 58, cheap shot in shit. Hicks, the one that got the touchdown. He's also the one that went helmet to helmet on Justin Fields when he was defenceless. Very deliberately speared, but I love this by Mercedes Lewis. Watch this. Sit down, fella. I love it. Anyway, I hope you loved it too. Maybe not as much as me. I maybe got a little bit excited there, but you know, we'll live with it. So, again, we are getting some pre-snap information by alignment. Tight end on the outside comes back in. We've now got 2 tight ends. Again, we've not been under centre once. So we've clearly got shotgun issues. We've not been under centre once. See the cornerback rotate over top, safety comes up. That means they're bringing run pressure. He's going to be the defender back now. They're bringing what they call a run blitz more than likely from this side. Blocking, we do get a stumble by Nate Davis. But, you know, in terms of snaps, that's about as bad as it gets. And then we're also sort of stumbling and bumbling up front. Fields just says, F this, I'm going to go for it. And then Tevin gets rolled up on because he's got somebody on the back of his legs. It's just, I don't know, man. We've not been under centre once. Not been under centre once yet. And I mean, Fields is Air Fields. He's literally up in the air like a foot and a half, still having to reach. It looks like he's trying to light a lamppost or something. You know, he's got the torch. I want to light the lamppost, or maybe I'm going up for a little. You know, let's put the basketball hoop there. We'll put the backboard on. You know, we're going for a little finger roll. Lay up there. Someone clip that, because I mean, obviously that's going to be fun. But yeah, in terms of position, we're blocking actually all right up front here. We're doing okay here. We're in a fairly decent position, but it's just all gone a bit kaput at this stage. Fields decides to jet, get a couple of yards, which defensive tackle, and then that you talk about cheap shots by the Jets. Watch this, Marcus Davenport. I mean, Tev's already down. Look at that. What a shame that guy got injured. Sam says, I trusted Pace, former offensive lineman, actually. He wasn't a D lineman, he was offensive lineman, to build a D line. Oh no, Pace was a D end, you're right. Ryan Pace was a D end from Eastern Illinois, wasn't he, I think? Some of the advantages for running a play under centre for those that last played tackle football in the 8th grade. Yeah, well, first of all, when you're under centre, the QB at some point is going to probably turn at least side on, so half of the field is not going to be able to see exactly what is going on with the ball. When you're in shotgun, firstly you've got to get the ball to his hands. Okay, we already know that's going to be like a second delay of what's going to happen. So a halfback's going to have to wait half a second if you're going to hand the ball to a halfback. If not, and we're under centre, halfback goes one way or the other, or he can even take a counter step and then come back. Quarterback pivots, he can either hand off, or he can play fake, or he can come out, or you got a lot more subterfuge by being under centre. Now, first of all, you have to drop back to come back, so it's faster to get the ball there, potentially, if you just want to get to there. What we actually want to do is not have everyone here, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 near the line of scrimmage. You don't want to give everyone what they're seeing, because, you know, we're getting this snap. I mean, that's... Look at Dante Foreman. It's just like, holy crap. And he has to bat it to himself, catches it. Yeah, Tev does get on Davenport. But Nate Davis has had his man come off him. It's just an absolute cluster, I think is the word, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I think it's called a cluster. F. So what have we got? What looks like cover 4. We've also got a linebacker over slot. 2 receivers in here. You've got a safety. So, I mean, you'd think you're going to get a matchup here. Tight end's looking right in here already, though. So, what is this telling us? We might just be looking at the quarterback. Motion comes across. Quite clearly now we know it's man, 1 high. So, it's cover 3. 1 high with, like, a match following. So these are in man. And now the safety's coming back up again. So again, slightly wide, slightly down. Yeah, I think you're right there, Evie. I think you're right. I'm not going to read it out because YouTube hates you reading stuff out. So in terms of what the play is, it's like a... I said this earlier on Twitter, like a half-field mesh. A mesh is where you get crosses. Where you get crosses, if you've got man, which it is theoretically man, you're going to get some sort of rub. So that's the idea, is you're going to get rub here. And that might have been off that motion when they saw the safety come down, it then turns it into a rub. So it's that, basically. First man, second man. And then in theory, you got a tight end, and it's, Fields has to get the ball out wide to get it around the blockers. Does a good job, gets absolutely smashed from the back and the front as well again. It's just a first down. Just a nice first down at the end of the day. 3rd and short, but rather than running the ball, let's go shotgun, because that's been working so well. Let's not have a back in the backfield to have a threat of a run. Let's go empty against a team that blitzes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the line of scrimmage against 5. A team that blitzes, let's not have a threat of a run. Let's go empty, shotgun, because the shotguns are going so well. And so that's low and to the right again. Has to get the ball up, get it around, and he gets hit from the back and the front, sandwiched. It's a decent pass. It's right on Komet, and Komet gets the first down ultimately, which is what we're interested in. But again, you're going to see the snap again here in terms of location. Where do you want it? If anything, you want it kind of here, but ideally centre of the chest. If anything, to a right-handed QB, to the right hand. But that's below the giggle stick and dangleberries, below the belt buckle, and off to the right hip. Fields sort of machines the ball there, really. So as Fields, so far in chat, have you seen him do something wrong? Have you seen him go with the wrong read? Even the Cole Komet sit over the middle, you could argue the reasons why he didn't throw that. There were several. So Tonyan, again, so by alignment, tight end to the outside, cornerback on the outside, it tells you some sort of zone or match potential construct. We're under centre. This is the first time under centre, so I don't think we're going to see a bad snap. We've got a fullback in the backfield. We've got a halfback in the backfield. We didn't come here to run the I formation. We're in I formation. Let's just see what calamity could ensue from I've been in I formation. So slight motion to the outside. Opening up, no threat of play action, although Foreman tries to show it. Nice little chip release there by Blazing Game. In terms of where's Fields going to pass the ball to, I mean, we've only got 2 routes open. The only thing really that might be open is the check release by Tonyan. So check release, leave the outside rusher. That's all you've got is these check downs. And quite clearly, he sees man over the top there, and that's DJ Moore. So Fields I can understand why he does it. Yes, you need to take one of these check downs. You do need to throw one of these check downs. But I can understand why when you've got 1-on-1 with one high, I can understand why you would think, sit, we'll throw it. You see, he just presses to the outside, so we don't get a sit on the outside. It is cover 3, and it's just a sack because, well, in fact, it's not a sack. He does get it out. It does need to Blazing Game at the very end, so he throws it just a little bit late, really. So it's a check release. Fields does go there. By the time he gets the ball out there, he gets absolutely smashed. Blazing Game kind of turns his back on it there, offering up his back. It's just, we get a yard. So, yeah, a yard's better than nothing. So, he's looking off the safety. He sees one high. He sees Darnell Mooney, and he's got DJ Moore 1-on-1 on the outside. So clearly, that's what it's a deep shot play is what it's supposed to be from our formation. We're blocked up okay at front to start with, but the blitzer, the extra man, the 6th man, and they're running a stunt around the outside. The 6th man comes free at some point. Fields decides, okay, yeah, I've got to take it. Throws it, gets absolutely smashed. Gets the ball out to Blazing Game. We didn't really have anything else on. Maybe Tonyan the other side, but, you know, it is what it is. We just go double speed for a little bit, let it run through. Back to single speed. When you've seen enough in the chat, by the way, just let me know and we'll start getting on. Because, I mean, again, blitzer on the outside. Works against them this time. Because we get it blocked up. I mean, am I asking too much wanting to go from under centre? This is the second play under centre. And this is the difference. When they run a blitzer, if they don't get home, you're getting pretty good yardage. Because we can actually run block, especially the right-hand side of the line. So let's see what the blocking is like up front. I mean, Mercedes Lewis is a pretty good blocker. Darnell Wright's a pretty good blocker. Nate Davis is a pretty good blocker. So you like those odds against one defensive tackle and like a wide. It's way outside of a 9. It's like a wide 11. So really wide defensive end, linebacker. Okay, one defensive tackle is a 3-tech, and we got 1, 2 O-linemen, 2 tight ends. Why does this run work? Well, I mean, let's just see why this run might work. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, when you go under centre, you turn, we get double, so Jatari Carter's in at the end of the day at this point. Double, single with a bit of help, kick out on the outside. Lewis is going to go probably to there. Yeah, we're single on singles, we're mano a mano over this side. We're mano a mano here with an extra. Hand off by Fields. Donta Foreman's got every chance then sort of push the outside where you can see daylight. Pushes to the outside. Lewis kick out block. Ideal. Run between the cheeks, as we always say to running backs. Run between the cheeks, the butt cheeks, butt cheeks, butt cheeks. Run between the cheeks. He does. Gets his pads down. Nice block by the rookie. Great effort. He does get rolled up on the back. So Tyler Scott, bless him. Plenty of effort though. Gets rolled up on by Hicks. Great stuff. Second play under centre, and we're running against people, and we're actually getting success. And we've been in shotgun literally every snap up until the last 2 plays. We've been shotgun and a lot of empty, and we get what, like 9 yards. Second and 9, third and 1, 8 yards. We'll call it 8 yards. No point showing this one because it's just, you know. I think we do actually get a full snap, full start on the centre on that one. So we go from third and the length of a gnat to a full snap by Cody Whitehair. But anyhow, back to third and 6. So third and 6, we're going shotgun again because why not? Motion the receiver out to the outside. Second motion comes, really that's a technical violation because the motion starts before the second one settles. So what you get is once you gets past half the centre, you see you're getting a widen. So we know now they're in match. This underneath, that's going to be man. He's going to be man on whoever's to the outside of that. He's going to be man to whoever's the inside. These are 2 wide receivers. That's a safety, a nickelback and a linebacker. So you do like pre-snap. You do like the alignment there. Obviously tight end against the cornerback over this side. Halfback's probably going to be the middle linebacker's responsibility. Looks like cover 2 over the top. And you can see they're turning in man. So this is turning in man. That's man to the outside. DJ Moore is probably the thing. I think it's this one where it hits him nice and early. And it's a good read by Fields because he knows it's man. But technically it's match. Yeah. I mean, he's never going to stay with DJ Moore there. And Fields gets it out right on him. So you got that, and then run off on the outside. That's basically what it is. And depending upon whether this is man or zone would dictate, because that would be what you call an east-west flood. So you're stressing the field this way, not this way. So if it's one guy who's got this short flat and he's bailing, let's say for example, then in theory, if it's zone, you've got one who's going to leave the zone and one who's going to enter. Well, he can only go with one of them. You know, he's got to choose which one he's going to go to. Is he going to go to this side or this side? With these doing this, that would be what it would be against zone. Obviously, it's match, which means it's man, which means he's going to go out and he's going to turn. He's going to be a spare man, obviously, because he's going to come off his receiver when he knows he's not there. Good cornerback, actually, 7. But good timing by Fields, puts it right on him, right at the first down marker. Good stuff. Yeah, Mooney does have a smooth gait, long legs and arms for a fella his height. I'll tell you what, he might be pound for pound one of the best blockers on the team, Darnell Mooney, and it's all through just sheer effort and desire. The guy is an absolute monster. The type of guy you want on your team, really. But they extended Cole Kmet. And we block it up, pretty nicely up front. But good decision by Fields there. Put it right on him, first down. So again, you're getting a late blitzer. Rolling up. We're under centre again. It's just toss. And I think this one is the one from memory. You kind of want to keep your eyes on Darnell right from memory. I'll let it play. Really, again, it's just simple toss from under centre. I don't know. Am I asking too much? Am I asking too much, chat? Am I asking too much to maybe have a little bit more than this, where you've got full back in a wing, tight end on the line. Valus Jones is super fast. Again, you're checking numbers, what you've got to what they've got, blockers wise. You like your numbers. Jatari Carter does a good job getting on the outside shoulder of this guy, actually. That's a good job. Cole Kmet's got the seal here, and then we've got basically what is effectively a pull on the outside with the receiver up. So getting numbers outside of the tackle because Cole Kmet's sealed in, Jatari Carter's got to play side. Those are the key blocks on this that allow everyone else to get out in front. That's the reason why this works. It's no problem with the exchange. And then Darnell Mooney being Darnell Mooney, just absolutely running his... That's a linebacker he's on, 44. He's a linebacker. That's Darnell Mooney on a linebacker. Can we just appreciate this? Darnell Mooney. Let's get some love for Mooney in the chat. That's excellent effort. And then, I don't know if you can see Blazing Game. Watch Curry Blazing Game. Have a seat on the sideline, fella. Love it. And then Darnell Wright coming round. Uh-oh, you're my victim. Just one-handed swat. Get out. Great stuff. Great stuff. And all from under centre at the end of the day, you know. Kari Blazing Game, Darnell Mooney, Jatari Carter, that's great blocking. Cole Komet, to be fair, that's good blocking. Really good stuff. Just running the ball. Running the ball and going from under centre. It's amazing how well it works. Oh look, we're under centre again. Jesus Christ, what's that? 4 snaps in a half. Again, trickeration, having the showing the alignment with the tight end on the outside. Show the zone. Oh, I like that use of that M there. Very good. Again, the blitzing. You know, why wouldn't they blitz? We've got a counter, so we've got Tevin Jenkins pulling towards a blitzing cornerback. I can't see what might happen here. Just misses him. And again, it's I think it's Blazing Game is here. And he's going to wrap and come straight at field there. Wraps around. Foreman does a good job making his guy miss. If ever Tevin Jenkins gets a hold of him there. You hate slow motion. Jeff, do you want me just to play the plays through and I'll just talk over the top of it? I don't know. I think it's useful to point some things out. Komet comes in. Everyone traps down. Tev very nearly catches a body. Foreman makes him miss. Blazing Gang gets on his guy, runs him. Really good yards. I mean, that's 4 plays on the centre and 3 of them, and one's been a check down to the fullback in the flat, and the other 3 have been like 8+ yards running. When you talk about adjustments for Getsy, and then we just keep going back to shotgun and we keep going back to empty, it's just maddening. So again, we go from shotgun to under centre. Again, they're kind of showing they want to stop the run because they're bringing more players, more people into the box. Safety's walking up, and he's blitzing quite clearly. All of these are coming. So it's an open reverse pivot toss. Darrington Evans again from under centre. You tell me. Does work going under centre and actually having people where they don't know necessarily what's going to happen when they're a blitzing team, and they are blitzing. We have extra bodies in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the outside coming. They're blitzing. They don't know where we're going, you see, because it's reverse pivot. Great block by Larry Borum. Jenkins down to second level. Mercedes Lewis down there. Cole Komet there. Whoops, there goes my mic. Back to the old run between the cheeks. Run between the cheeks. There we go. Off you go. Good run by Darrington. Great stuff. Under centre, and we're doing well. And we just keep going. We keep going away from it. It just absolutely maddens me. Great stuff by Tevin Jenkins there. Good stuff by Larry Borum. Again, the rookie on the outside, doing a good job on the outside with his block as well. Let's not forget him. He goes live every single week with Adam Rank. I suggest a sick podcast with Adam Rank. Go and watch that because he's going to be on there. No doubt you could tell him, you're pleased with his blocking and he's catching apart from the one drop. So back to shotgun. It's that sort of tight end pivot, and Jesus, it is a handoff. It's just that you're just asking. They were really going after Fields. I mean, and they're both going after Fields. Literally, that's all they're interested in. That, I mean, you can quite clearly see they've sold out. They've sold out to hit Fields. He's already handed the ball off to Darrington. Tonyan got no piece at all of his guy. And Darrington does well, really. And I love Tevin Jenkins here. This is fantastic stuff. Tevin notices. See him. Watch the acceleration here by the big fella. Look at Darnell Mooney. Look at Darnell Mooney. Look at him. Jatari Carter gets in there. Look at that. Hidden yardage. So he's got contact on what? The 14. Contact on the 14. Extra effort by guys. We end up at the 6. 8 extra yards. And again, just you want to talk about the targeting. They're after Fields. Tell me they're not after Fields. He's already handed it off. And look at this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Round of applause, Tevin Jenkins, Darnell Mooney. There goes the motion. Absolutely. See, the motion went absolutely nothing here. The blitz all the way. Definitely doing the right thing, giving there. Stop complaining. Great stuff. Yeah, Foreman is a better run blocker, a pass blocker than Darrington Evans, who's been in the building for 4 days. Yeah, he's better than him at pass blocking on that. But I think Khalil Herbert's actually, stats-wise, he's the most efficient pass blocker out of the halfbacks. Again, god-awful shotgun snap. We're getting a pulling guard. Who's Jatari Carter, who's a reserve. Leading up. Foreman just literally pushes his man. Good effort off the back there by Cody Whitehair, and then they pull his helmet off at the end. Vikes got away with so much dodgy stuff in this game, it's ridiculous. Good stuff by Kyrie Blasingame. Good stuff by Cody Whitehair on the end. Then watch him pull his helmet off at the end here. Oh, you don't see it there. But they do. They pull his helmet off. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, most of the bad snaps are below the left knee on a run play. Why not just get under centre? Jesus Christ, you're not losing anything by going under centre. You're not losing anything. And we're under centre. Motion. Okay, see, no one's going with the motion. He's either got to hit this straight away on the outside hip, or I think we're going to get Foreman release on the outside here. But he's got nothing open there. That's obviously mesh. That's like crosses there. But they're outside over the top of that. Cole Kmet is like a delayed release. But you can see we're already beating Jatari. I think it's Darnell Wright's going to get called for a hold there. But what the hell goes on up front blocking wise with this, I don't know. Fields tries to get it there for him, because that's really the only thing that's on, is that sort of delayed release by Cole Kmet. So you can see him sort of block and then release after. But what you also need to do is to watch what happens here. Where Jatari Carter is going on this, I don't know, because he just doesn't even put a hand on him. And he separates so much, it really leaves Darnell Wright on an absolute hide into nothing there. And then that's where Kmet releases, and I think he's just trying to sell it over this way, because we've got obviously DJ Moore, Tonyan's gone out there, DJ Moore's gone out there, so it looks like a levels concept to that with a rub concept there. But it's actually Kmet is the actual target. That's the design of the play. It's clearly meant to go to him, but it's going to be very difficult to do it when you're getting hit from behind by a blitzing linebacker, can't get the ball out in front. It's just, again, you know, situational football. We're on the 4.5 yard line. We're on a 4.5 yard line. We've been knocking them off the ball, and then this is the play call. Leave the defensive tackle completely leave him, because that's just Jesus Christ. But that's on Justin Fields. Why doesn't Justin Fields throw the ball out there miraculously? I don't know. You tell me. put it on the I'm glad Fields is failing postcard and send it to someone who gives a shit, because I don't. Right, shotgun again, because why not? You know, half back in, and we're in bunch with a tight end behind 2 wide receivers. DJ Moore in single coverage. I mean, what's Fields going to throw to, guys and girls? What is Fields going to throw to? Bad loss there by Darnell Wright. Oh, what a shame Marcus Davenport's injured. Yeah, it's why run out of shotgun? Let's trickeration. It's straight out of Fields. Is that actual half decent snaps? He can put it on that one on the positive snaps. Darnell Wright really gets beaten for speed on that change of pace there by a very good defensive end in Hunter. Fields has nowhere to go. Gets absolutely clattered at the end. We go. We don't need to see this one again, do we? Motion, Mooney comes in. I hate this, putting him in there, but we do this not only with him, but with Tyler Scott as well. Later on in the game. Shotgun again, because, you know, why not? When they're blitzing off the edge every single time, why not go shotgun and make it a little bit more difficult for ourselves? Darnell Mooney, you're asking him to block a defensive end. And then everyone's run blitzing. Getsy infuriates me. Absolutely infuriates me. I mean, asking Darnell Mooney to be the lead block there, it's just crazy. I think they called Mooney for a hold there as well. But anyway, we're going to get to the interception fairly soon, I think. A little bit later in this series. So this is like receiver number 6, I think. The punt returner. In shotgun again. Where's the quick answers on this pass? There are none. I just don't know where anyone expects Fields to go with this ball. He throws it to one guy on the stop, puts it into his body. Guy goes straight up over the top and over the back of him. But it's wide receiver 6. I mean, blitzing yet again. Fields puts it right on him. I don't know where else you want him to put the ball. He's putting it low at the numbers, right on the numbers. You know, plenty of zip on the ball. He just comes over the top early, I might add, but no flag. Right. On to the next one. Shotgun again. 11 personnel again. You know, they're sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a twist. 4 with a twist. It's the first time we've actually had decent time here. Decent pocket. You've got to throw. I mean, obviously with 3rd and everyone says throw the check down, but with 3rd and 16. So, in terms of 4 defenders on 2 receivers, so 2 receivers in the same area of the field here, with 4 defenders over the top, bracketed here. The only thing we've got is actually this one's like 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This one's 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. I mean, why is not coming? Fields gets, I think it's within 4 yards of the first down. Just I don't, everyone talks about gets it. I mean, look at the difference when we get Bagent in the play calling, where we sort of start thinking, well, let's maybe help him with some, some quicker options. Meanwhile, we've got 3rd and 18. You can see him actually there with his bouncing. It's sort of like he's, you know, check 1, check 2, check 3, go. Motion again, shotgun again. Blitzer again. You know, sending 5. Nice pass to Mooney. Great ball. Great ball. I mean, you give him an option. So it's against cover 3, yeah? So cover 3. Middle, 1 on the outside, 1 on the outside. You can see by the outside alignment. I've been telling people outside alignment tells you it's more often than not zone. 1 high, cover 3. Mooney in the slot, I think it is. Just over the top of the linebackers. They're not going to stay with him. And there you go. When you make it simple, it is simple. It's that simple. It's just make it easy for yourself. It's cover 3. It has a cover 3 beta. There you go. You can quite clearly see. Linebacker's never going to get there. Great ball. Great placement. Good stuff by Darnell Mooney. So close to staying up there. You know, watch it again. Watch him eye the safety here, because look, you see him, look. There you go. Great ball. On to the next one. Again, shotgun, split end. This time, motion across. See a safety rotate down. Cover 1 again. Possibly cover 3. Hand off up the middle. Nothing doing. One high again. You're getting a bail. You see the bail? So it actually looks like possibly cover 2. Yeah, sure. So he's actually in man there with 1 over the top. It's actually cover. It's a variation of cover 2. So that's on DJ Moore. That's the man. So if you're going to throw this, you've got to throw this like super early. But ideally, you want this guy under threat here, and then you want to hit DJ Moore on the outside. And Fields, you see Fields looking over this way, but why he starts going a bit early, he just goes a little bit early on this. Bailing out to the left. He's got DJ Moore open there. And he's got Scott open here as well here. So at this point, he's released. But Fields is checking middle of the field because he's trying to get this up here. Just a little bit, because that's like third option. Like 1, 2, 3. Bails. Throws check down. DJ Moore was the pass for me up to the top right. So I am going to put that one on Fields. Because you got Mooney. Mooney's going to come in from there. You got DJ Moore basically doing that to the outside with corner drops off to be a safety. And you got 44 that goes out to being man. And Fields has just got to see that where he's looking to right now. He's got to see 44's going with. Keep your eyes on Mooney. Almost fixated on Mooney to drag that safety over, but we're already moving because, you know, what? Who's that? Is that Tev? I think it's Tevin, isn't it? Not great, Bob. I mean, this is bizarre by the Vikes. 44 drops to be 1 high safety and they roll down. It's just nothing handoff up the middle. Again, shotgun. Again, 11 personnel. Design QB keeper. Design QB keeper where we leave. Watch this edge. Who's blocking this edge? I mean, presumably we know we're running left here. Who's blocking? Whose responsibility? I think he thinks that's Tevin because Mooney goes down to. I don't know if you see this. Mooney goes down to the man that Tevin runs down to. So I think Larry actually has outside there, and then Mooney's there. I think that's what it's supposed to be. There, and here. But I think Tev goes down to him, ignores this dude. Larry's like running past him. I just don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It's just horrible, horrible, horrible play calling. If you're going to design a run and you're going to get it out of shotgun, I don't know. Larry clearly does not think that's his man, Wanham. And I think like I say, I think he's supposed to be just pulling left. But he goes down to the same man, Hicks, that Mooney is clearly on. It's just, it gets you just trying to. I don't know what he's thinking. I honestly don't know what he's thinking there. Again, out of shotgun. Screen. Just. Pardon my language, but fucking block somebody. Jesus Christ. One guy to block to make this play work. No. Cool. Yeah, like I say, I think it is the football saying it's take the force player, which means on the edges basically it's almost like what you call I would call it a seal. Old days you'd call it a crack on the outside, and you peel the tackle out. So it's a pin and pull basically is what it's supposed to be. I think it's Mooney pin, Borum pull, with Jenkins taking the end. It should be on like a kick out, I would have thought. Again, you know, Vikings doing Viking stuff. Which is fine. I actually like the design here. You know, let them think they got a free run. Fields is big enough and brave enough to just dump it over the top. Gets it to him. Great. We got two people to block. Really, that we just need to worry about him and him. Yeah, there you go. Just. I think this might be the interception. So Tunyon on the outside to win, you just see an exchange, so it tells you it's matched. No high safety, so it suggests there might be some pressure coming. Unless someone rolls back very late, which is Harrison Smith, I believe. Yeah. It's just a dig, but Tunyon's running straight into the linebacker. You see the linebacker's already bailing. That's actually a bait. That's a robber. So the linebacker here is a robber. They're expecting that motion, dig in. He's just going to undercut it if they throw it. Yeah, it's a good. That's why he didn't throw it early, people. That's why he didn't throw it early, because it was going to get undercut. But that's actually the guy that does end up intercepting the ball. He's a robber on that. Anything short over here, he'll pick it off. We have no other short answers at all. By the time Fields needs to get rid, Deonta Foreman just oversteps to the inside. Doesn't need to step past because he's got. I mean, You can quite clearly see. Ideally, I would never want to see this. I just want my tackle to take the end, and I want to see you check inside to outside. You look inside and you come outside. That's what I would like to see. But this is clearly designed for him to take there, him to take there. So what this is in terms of protection is in the Getsy book of offence. Don't put this on Chris Morgan. This is clearly the way they're told to run the play. Is there any point in drafting a QB before we get our own line even vaguely functional? I don't think so. I think you're going to do exactly the same thing that you did with Fields, which is completely fucking ruin a good quarterback by leaving him in this sort of shit show of an offence. I mean, if we go back to this view, who's Fields supposed to throw to here? I mean, it is supposed to be Tunyon, clearly. It's supposed to be Tunyon, but if he throws that could be 6 the other way. Because they're baiting it. The only thing you can say is, like, at this point, where he knows he's got DJ Moore, you just put it high to the pylon. That's the only thing you can really sort of suggest at this point, is just put the ball high to the pylon, front side pylon, back shoulder it. Which I think Fields is trying to do. But he gets absolutely clattered. Ball comes short. So that's nil for the half. So, you know, shotgun again. Decent snap. So I think that's decent snap number 3. It's handed off. Donta Foreman does a good job there. Look at the blocking up front. I don't understand. If you're going to hand it off to the halfback, I don't understand the value in having a shotgun snap where you have a centre that can't shotgun snap very well. I mean, is it so that you get an RPO look on the end that's not even going to crash? Is it just to have an RPO look? Because, I don't know. With a team that's run blitzing and blitzing all day, RPO, typically speaking, not great against teams that blitz because they're going to bring more numbers than you have anyway. 2nd and 4 because it was decent running. Again, shotgun. Single tight ends. I mean, this time Fields turns left and the halfback's gone to the right. We're already beaten by Jatari Carter. Foreman helps out a little bit. Komet's left on the outside. Fields says, okay, I'll run into that big open space. Good tackle by 11, yeah. It's Mooney again, isn't it? Yeah, running back on the D end, I think that works well, like that. Not particularly very well. Roll into the next one. So again, you know, where are 1st and 10 from near what is virtually at midfield? So where are the 2 tight ends were in gun? The value of 2 tight ends in gun, I question. It means we've only got 2 receivers out on a route. So it's just that against cover 3. But Fields is already running for his life. Where's he supposed to go with the ball? I don't know. And everyone talks about, you know, he's getting clattered by Danielle Hunter. He was hurt there. Yeah, I don't know why we're in Max Pro there. Yeah, out of gun. And then Foreman gets absolutely slated by a safety. Not great pass protection. And then, you know, Hunter puts his full weight on out of bounds. My apologies, roll past that. Under centre, let's see. Toss, cool. Blocked up front. And it's the first time they didn't really get the numbers on it there. So let's see what happens up front. So Whitehair needs to get play side of that. He hasn't, well, just slightly. Borum is on his guy. Just gives up his pads a little bit too much. Jenkins overruns his guy. There was a cutback earlier, as you can see, which is at this point where you see the overrun. Is you got a cutback. He's got two opportunities there to cut back, but he puts his. At the end of the day, he's got ball security. He's getting his head down. He's just doing what he can. It's the first time they didn't really. We overran some blocks up front. Didn't get anything on it. 3rd and 7 from the 48. I think this might be the play where Fields gets hurt. Nagy was right. There's no chance Nagy was. Maybe in the fact that he's ruined Fields. So let's take some protection out of the backfield. Put it on the edge. Cool. When they're showing blitz, which they bail out of. In terms of options, Mooney maybe middle of the field. He's holding the ball way too long. Mooney was the pass there. So when should you take Mooney? Okay, once you get this, so basically you had like a replacement. So you motion one across, commit them returns to be in the backfield. Once he gets to there, he's now strong side safety rolls down. Once the strong side rolls down, which means they're going to bail out of that. Safety's coming up. This guy will probably blitz off the edge, which means he's no longer in the middle of the field. Outside alignment, it's zone. Middle of the field is open. We know Mooney's going middle of the field. That's the pre-snap information Field should be looking at. He knows he's going to have at least one or two of these bail. But are they going to be able to get middle of the field before Mooney can? Both linebackers do bail with a short flat. 44's got the Tampa 2 zone. Never going to stay with Mooney though. For me, Field should be throwing it now. Round about there. Too long. Protection starts breaking down. Fields is trying to come more. No. Mooney was the throw, but about a second ago. It's too late now. Now he should take the throw. Check down here. Just literally throw it now. Throw it now. Now. Too long. Pressure comes from behind. As he goes down, tries to throw the ball out to it. That's on Fields. And it's unfortunate because it's. This is what I'm saying. Where this motion comes across, you get the tight end come across. You see him travel with to the edge. So that's man to the outside, which means it's going to be match. Because once he gets past the outside corner, then they're going to be a match over there. Once you see Komet come across, that's changed the strength of the formation. Rolls down. We now know that's open. Because this guy is going to try and get to this deep middle. He's at the line of scrimmage. He's never going to beat running backwards. He's not going to beat Darnell Mooney running forwards. I mean, that's open now. And it's going to be middle of the field. So, I mean, you can look over here if you want. That's open. Throw it. Middle of the field's open. And just, you see, he wanted to throw it there. Once he's looking at DJ Moore there, and then he sees Mooney. You see it just here. He's looking at Moore. Turns middle of the field, sees Mooney. I'm going to throw it. I can't throw it. Damn. Comes out. Didn't throw the check down. And you see, as he throws the ball out, he then tries to get his hand behind him. His right hand. And literally the force of his hand coming down like that's what's dislocated his thumb. I'm surprised he wasn't concussed the way his head came down there. Yeah, I mean, for me it's the pre-snap information, but I mean I've not seen this play before. So this play was probably put in this week. You just got to throw Mooney middle of the field once to get exchanged. But it's a lot of information going on against the team that runs a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna be surprised that Fields didn't see it because he's been hit several times. The shotgun snaps have been all over the place. I know it sounds like excuses, but it's valid. It's valid. Anyway, we've got Bagent in. One high, outside leverage. One high will cover three. One of the two. So ideally, we might want something like that with another middle of the field threat and maybe something to the outside. We don't have that. We're in sort of 6 pro. That's a good pass by Bagent. Outside shoulder to Valus Jones. And he takes it off the pre-snap information because, again, he knows it's going to be bail. Outside alignment's going to be cover 3, so he's going to get bail. Once he comes inside, they know they're going to exchange. It's going to be whichever's on the outside, which is Valus, running like a speed out, which is there. Throws the right ball off the pre-snap information. Good stuff. What Bagent does do is he does look at the pre-snap information and he goes with what he thinks he's going to have, but he does get a little bit greedy sometimes, which is what cost him ultimately in this game. Played well to a degree. Decent snap for once. I don't like his sort of reverse pivoting there, but he does get the ball out there. On to the next one, 2nd and 5. Under centre, helping the young QB. Under centre, turn, hand off. Nice and easy. Look at Tyler Scott, isn't it? 13. Look at this. Look at this. Bang. Great stuff. Great stuff. Zero fear there. Great block. Comes in from the outside here. Watch this. Bang. Lovely. That's what makes that run. Great work. 24, you're going to get it. Great effort. He's gun shy Fields. Too many hits, never gets rough in the pass, that's true. Late headshots, that's true. When he runs on lines, non-existent pressure all around. Receivers who drop, feel for him. Yeah, couldn't have said it better than myself, to be honest. Like I say, out of the whole game, that was the one, not the interception, but that one to Mooney over the middle where he got injured. That was the only thing that, me looking at it from the sky view after the game, can see they're in cover 3 now, quite clearly. This is the problem. So we've got like 4th string and 5th string running backs in, and rather than maybe having Blazing Game in, if we're going to use them not as a run threat or anything else, and then why goes to the outside, not the inside, and we leave a free defensive tackle. Bagent makes him miss. Borham's on the floor. Tries to hero ball it because he sees this. If you notice. So Bagent's looking downfield. His eyes, this is the commendable part. His eyes are still downfield. Sees this open. He's like, right, hero ball time. Starts getting the ball out. Gets stripped from behind from the blitzer, the linebacker. Pick up the ball. Off we go. Touchdown. It's this cheap shot shit as well. Hate him. Look at that snap. Look at that. Jesus. Let's put the rookie in gun. Let's put the rookie in gun. That and the airfields that we had earlier. Jesus Christ. Anyway, No, can't hit anything there. Sees Mooney. Oh shit, I've got to avoid that defensive tackle. The halfback's just left. What is Tev doing there? Why are you leaving a defensive tackle free with a linebacker blitz on the outside that Borum then slips to? Oh, Jesus Christ. And then you see Bagent, you see him there, look. His eyes are going downfield, and then as he turns, he's like, okay, I'm going to throw it to Mooney, and then there it comes down the hand. Out it comes. A team that blitzes, and we're going to be in shotgun 90% of the day. And we can't shotgun snap. Again, here's the proof. Oh, and then we just leave this completely free. And then Blazingame's looking to the outside because he thinks it's the halfback, the linebacker he's got, and then just leaves him completely free. And then this guy has got free because like we're having a little, bless him, Larry's taking a little nap. And then hero ball moment, I can get it to Mooney, No, just tuck it, mate. Tuck it. And off they go. Doug Kramer should be the centre. He was the best centre we had in pre-season. Why they didn't draft a centre this year when it was one of the best drafts for years for centre. So motion just tells you it's exchange on the outside. By alignment, they're over the top, so it probably means man. Again, half field match. I think they're in match, to be honest. Stays home and he comes up to Reed. And that's why there's nothing there. They're just... I mean, the fact they're in match all the time tells you they're not afraid of the Bears' offense. It tells you that they're running pressure and they're running match coverage all day, and we just didn't adjust. When they're running match, you should be able to get a man-to-man matchup that you like by motion. Jatari Carter's doing a decent job there with his block, but it's designed to be cut back. Nothing doing. I think it's the start of the fourth quarter where Bagent actually gets some chances to help him, to get some stuff that's actually helping him information-wise. Rolling into cover 2. Hand off up the middle. They're just not afraid of the Bears' offense at this point. Yeah, it's just they're not going to trust him to pass it. Let's just run blitz. That's all they do. Once I see people staying into block, they just blitz. They just convert to blitz. This is what I've been saying the Bears should be doing for us so long, is having man with rules that you convert to blitz if they stay at home. Cover 2 over the top. Nothing doing. Half decent snap this time. So shotgun with like an 8-step drop. Borum's on the floor again. Not a great day, Larry. Good ball. It's a bit of a wobbler. It's a bit short, but he gets the PI. Yeah, Cedric Van Pran all day long. Really underthrown that, but he did take like about a 15-step drop back. So shotgun, then a 7-step drop. PI. But the PI gives a bit of impetus. Again. Can somebody have a word with Luke Getsy about shotgun, please? Please, somebody have a word. Jesus Christ. And how he catches that and then makes a play out of it, and Mooney, bless him. Just, And you persist with it as an offensive coordinator, and you persist with it. I don't know. I mean, this is when Cody's still in the game at the end of the day. And why? Why, when Cody came out of the game, they stayed with Jatari Carter in at guard and not keep Cody in at guard or something? I don't know. But I mean, look at that. We've had Airfields. Now it's Air Bagent's turn. There we go. Air Bagent. And he catches it, pivots, throws. Great block by DJ Moore. Great run by Darnell Mooney. 2nd and 1. Shotgun. Why not 2nd and 1? 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Why not shotgun? Why not? Dog shit snap. Not blocking at all on the outside. This is literally the most dense 4-play calling stretch I think I've ever seen in my entire life by anybody at any level of football. I mean, this is for a quick go pass. I mean, look how low the ball is. This is for a quick go bubble. And bless him, he picks it up, processes it, gets it out there. But it's the one rare time where Darnell Mooney's not realised he's actually got someone to block, which is up in press. And obviously Bagent's not going to have any kill calls for that. Look at that snap, Jesus Christ. And then we double down on that. Let's, 3rd and 3 from 2nd and 1. Let's not go under centre. Let's stay in shotgun. Let's just run a bubble to the left instead. And the fucking snap again. Jesus fucking Christ. He's literally shot put in this. Luke, you need to have a word with yourself. Look at that. Oh my God, it bounces. There you go. That's a great position to throw a screen from. That, to me, that says screen pass to the left. That's brilliant. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's at least 10 bad snaps, and this is your answer on 3rd and 3 from near the halfway line. Just 4th and 3. Okay, well, I wonder if this is going to be shotgun. It is. Why not? We've had 2. Let's have a third. It's going to work eventually. And to be fair to Bagent, I mean, that's a hell of a ball, and Tyler's got he almost comes down with it. Almost. He just kind of half juggles it, and his left foot, his first foot down, is just out of bounds. A little bit of a wobble on the ball again, if I'm being honest, but I don't think it's because he's not getting the laces. And that's contact early, which is why he's forced out. Why Mooney's signalling touchdown now, I don't know, but shotgun snap, it's one of the rare ones. Yeah, I mean, we can quite clearly see where the laces are. This is why the ball's wobbling. He's throwing without the laces there. I mean, it's a valiant effort, but that's why the ball wobbles, carries a little bit. It's a little bit slow to get out there. Doesn't have the rotation on the ball to get it there quicker, and that means safety can get over the top. It's just a good play by him, to be honest. And if his right foot comes down in bounds there, this is actually a catch because he taps with that toe. But great effort at the end of the day. Can't blame either of those rookies. That was a 4th down play after being 2nd and 1. That was a 4th down play after being 2nd and 1. Shotgun, because why the hell not at this stage? Pull. We didn't get him last time, Tevin. We did get him this time. We don't block on the outside. Because it's the second time we've run that exact play. We've run this play twice now. This exact play. They're just not respecting any of this motion or anything like that at all. And then Tonyan's attempting to block somebody. I'm not 100% sure who he's attempting to block here. But basically, first person on the end of the line, because Tev's going as well. Tev's going to kick out. Whoever the first person is on the wrap here, literally, you want to be sort of where Darnell Wright is, because the whole point is that Komet's supposed to kick down. So you're supposed to, as Tonyan, you're supposed to come here and then literally turn straight upfield, hit the first thing in white, which is 58. Runs past him, because 58 thinks that he's the ball carrier. It's we can say draft a quarterback all we want, but it's going to be no different to having Justin Fields if Getsy is calling the plays. And if Getsy's not calling the plays, then who is calling the plays? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're resetting the rookie contract instead of having Fields. So I think that ship has sailed for whatever, we all think of Fields. I think he's a good QB, or could be a good QB if he was in a competent offense, but he's not in a competent offense. It's not competently run at all. There's play design there sometimes, but persisting with shotgun snapping like this when you've not been snapping the ball well all day is just lunacy, especially to a rookie. And that's a high snap from Lucas Patrick. Bagent going quick with a quick ball. That's what I was saying earlier about the robber. So 7, you would think, would be, and that's what I think Bagent thinks. 7 is in man here, so he's going to disappear with Mooney in there. He's not. He's actually, it's match. So it's going to come there, and then he's going to be sat there to rob whatever comes inside. It's just zone, and he thinks it's man. It's not. See him depart because 44 is going over the top. Komet really is the option. Tries to, it very nearly gets it there. It's so close to being a good play, but it's also so close to being a pick 6. If you watch 7 here, this is, Shane Waldron, OC of Seattle, potential replacement for Eberflus. So he's done well with not very much to do well with in terms of what he's been calling over at Seattle. But the guy that went to Arizona, the OC that was the OC at the Eagles, he made Jalen Hurts look like a very good QB, and he's making the offense work with not very much of anything over in Arizona. That could have been a pick 6. Still good teaching tape for the rookie. He's going to have to carry the team at the end of the day. Under centre for once, thank God. Pitch. Decent blocking up front. Cut back. Unblocked defensive end. I'm going to call it a night soon, so we'll get onto the passes that he does complete. So this is actually a decent one. Just trusting the route. So knowing he's got a man on the outside. Knowing he's got a man on the outside. Sees him depart. He's in outside shade, so it says it's man. Great route by DJ Moore. Turns him twice. Puts it on him. DJ Moore doing DJ Moore stuff. Good stuff. I mean, this is Lucas Patrick. Fucking hell. Oh my God. What gets his obsession with shotgun is, I don't know. But we don't do it very well. Lucas Patrick sure as hell doesn't do it very well. He's been pissing the ball all over the place all season. It's just more stress for a QB to have to deal with. It's just... We've got reserve linemen out in front of him and rookies to that side as well. It's... Do yourself a favour. Just run the fucking ball. You've been running it well. You've been running it well from under centre. Why not run the ball? Another high shotgun snap. Middle of field open. Throw it to DJ Moore right now. He does, trusts it, rips it. Good ball. A little bit on him rather than to the inside, if anything. This is the only thing I'm going to say on this. He could put the ball further inside here. It's middle of the field open, cover 2. So the only thing is here is where Bagent is putting it kind of on him. Is where he's putting it kind of here. It just needs to be a bit more here. Because middle of the field open. Because he puts it on him, that sets him up for safety to hit him. Just throw it there. Still, good decision. Middle of the field open. Went to the right player. Again, just put the ball a little bit. Do you know what I mean? If you put the ball here for him to run onto, rather than here for the safety to hit him as soon as he caught it. That's the only thing. He took a massive shot there, to be fair. Hung on to the ball. DJ Moore is legit. But if you've been watching this video, you've watched it to here, which I know a lot of the live viewers have. You know, thanks so much for being with me. I really don't. I don't see what Getz is up to. It's just, it makes no sense. He should be Eberflushed with Eberflus as soon as possible. For me, it's just, it's a sunk cost at this point. There's plenty of offensive coordinators who are on the. I mean, Greg Roman comes to mind. I'd rather have him in and keep the position coaches to help him assimilate to the playbook. He's at least a better play caller than Getz. He's done it before. He's also run it in multiple different ways, as he did with the Ravens, making it work for the players he had around him. So, you know, bring him in as the OC, let the position coaches stay to help him assimilate, get Lovey calling the defence. There can be co-coordinators. Again, a high snap. Inside handoff, decent blocking this time. Done for me, but again, just shotgun yet again. Again, you can see it's over the shoulder height again. Overhead height, in fact. Inside handoff. Who'd have thought it could work when they have no one there? And then I think for the next play we're under centre, so let's get to that because that'll be a novelty, won't it? 3rd and 1. I mean, look how many they got on the line. They clearly, if you get this blocked up front, and yeah, this is the leak, isn't it, to Dante Foreman. Bagent does a good job whipping the ball over, takes his legs out with his first down. Just an easy answer early for first down. Cliff notes to my Fields Bagent doesn't matter. The OC doesn't get to see what's making sense. I don't know, what do you call it? Piss poor snaps prevents sensible offense. I don't know. When you persist with shotgun constantly, when you can't snap the ball, it just makes no sense. And the reverse pivot to no one to just Atari Cart going nowhere. Bagent does a decent job there whipping the ball. See him whip it over the top. Easy first down. Let's see him get his touchdown and then we'll call it a day. I think this is Tonyan, isn't it? Tonyan will come back to the outside. Yeah, it's the leak to Tonyan. Right, exactly the right place to go with the ball. Is this a pulling tight end on this one? No, just a great cut by Donta Foreman there. That's all on him. But again, count the numbers either side of centre, blockers to other people. They all bite inside. Nearly touchdown. I think the next play is Bagent, isn't it? Which he gets his sneak. Yeah. Well executed. Good work by Komet there with the rolling maul. Good stuff. Good push. Touchdown. We'll go to the interception that really sealed it for the offense. We'll go to that because I think you'll see that again. Bagent's just trying to do a little bit too much because we do actually get down the field quite well here. Yeah, this is when we actually start running the ball downhill, and it, God knows it actually works. Bagent pulls on that one, shows his wheels. He's got a pace as well. This is all run anyway. Won't roll that because I'm nearly at 2 hours. I shouldn't have been on this long, but my wife would go mad at me. But breaking down tape it's out early, so why not be the first one out there with the offense? Everyone can look at this is every single snap of the offense. Yeah, some of it you got to make it a little bit slower. Yeah. Fields, Bagent, doesn't matter. Doesn't get see situational football. Yeah, this is the play because again, I know who'd have thought it, people. It's another piss ball snap. I mean, look at that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, middle of the field's closed because you've got two safeties going on it. He's got one-to-one to the outside. He's really got nothing short or under. He's just trying to hero ball it, I think, to Moore, and he gets hit as he throws it. Great effort by DJ Moore there, and he does almost knock the ball out. You just see it here. He sees he's got one-to-one to the outside, but it's just... Maybe we need to send in these screenshots of all of these. Get to the screenshots of all those bad snaps and just say, why are you staying in shotgun? See, he doesn't step into the throw here. That's the problem. He's way too wide on his feet there. His foot's planted before he starts rotating. That's not right. He's getting decent whip on it, but you see him pulling away. And that's why he airmails it. Well short. DJ Moore's got no chance. Anyway, that's it. So let's go back to the... what have we got? We've got this. No, not that one. We'll go to that one. Why not just have a flash of scenes at the end? That's it. That's me. I'm going to call it what it is now at that point. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. If you like the breakdown, then great. I'm going to try and get some tape out, hopefully, on the defence because they actually did do some good things. For me, it doesn't really matter whether you got Fields or Bagent out there. Fields is going to be out, I think, probably from what I've seen, probably 4 to 6 weeks, which means he's probably done for the meaningful part. I say meaningful part of the season. To be honest, I don't think there is much of a meaningful part of the season. It's just a case of development now, which I'm not sure we're going to see while Getsy is still calling plays, while Eberflus is still the head coach. It's wounded duck coaches on a wasted season. I hate to say it. I will be starting to do some college football player breakdowns, so if you want to see that, then put your comments in the chat who you'd like to see me break down if I can get the tape. If not, I'll look at quarterbacks, I'll look at centres, offensive line. I'll probably look at edge and wide receivers to start with, and we'll start breaking down tape again on that because it's draft season in Chicago already in October. With that, this is me, Bellis, and we're saying take care of each other. Be nice to someone expecting nothing in return. Just be better people out there. Be kind. If you can be anything, be kind. That's it. Bear down.